Hello and welcome to L&T Education. Good morning, friends. As per the schedule, today we are going to learn, or I am going to deliver my lecture about a important topic, that is SDG, Sustainable Development Goals. And this lecture is economics. It's an important lecture. I think it's a current affairs come economics. And in this lecture, we will also focus on human development program and some issues also. Sustainable development. What do you mean by sustainable development? If I ask you the question, what do you mean by sustainable development? Sustainable development means development without hampering the environment, without damaging the environment. This is the sustainable development. Okay? So this sustainable development goal, SDG, there are 17 sustainable development goals. As per the UN agenda, United Nations agenda, the task has given by UN to all the countries which are part of the, or which countries, those countries are registered in UN. So during 2030, try to fulfill these 17 goals. And these 17 goals are SDG, Sustainable Development Goals. And today's lecture, we will discuss these 17 sustainable goals along with the recent HDI report, Human Development Index Report 2023-2024, published by UNDP, United Nations Development Program. We will discuss it. Okay. Now, let us go to the Sustainable Development Goals. Here. Goal number 1, no poverty. Goal number 2, zero hunger. So I think no poverty, no hunger, nearly equal. So for this, different governments of different countries have taken various steps. In our concern, in our country, India, Government of India, in some facts, in some cases, they are declaring we are eliminating the poverty, we are decreasing the poverty level. Yes, government is working very good in this step. The flagship program given by the Prime Minister of India, PM Anna Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana, that covers near about 80 crores of Indians. And each will get at least 5 kg of food grains. So what is it mean? Means no people of our country will be hungry. Okay, so that is SDG 1, no poverty and no hunger. Achha. For eradication of poverty, government has taken so many steps. So this poverty means, here we will discuss about the extreme poverty. Those people of the society who are unable to fulfill their basic standards. They are not getting food, shelter, clothes. They are the BPLs, we consider them below poverty line. So the duty of the government is to uplift them and brings them in the mainstream society. Then goal number 3, good health. 4, quality education. So I think these two goals are very, very important, health and education. To access good health, government of India and so many state governments have taken so many important steps like Ayushman Bharat. Ayushman Bharat is a largest project of government of India regarding health. This year budget government also allocated a huge amount for that budget, for that scheme. It's a very famous scheme of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Education. But in education, there are some loopholes. But according to me, the standard of education of India is not so good. If you look the ranks, world rank, we are not getting a spot in 1 to 10, top 1 to 10 ranks. Yes, we are in 50s, but we are not able to achieve the best top 10 ranks. We have world-class institutions like IITs, IIMs, etc. So many renowned universities like Yadavpur University, Delhi University, Zain University. Still, the quality of education has some loophole that we are unable to get in world-class rank. Okay. If you talk about the primary level of education, yes, we are increase the strength of the students, we are increase the attendance of the students. Still, we are not providing them the good quality of education. So, what is the reason behind it? Here in India, we are facing an acute shortage of teacher is to student ratio. I have faced in most of the government college in Bhubaneswar, the capital of Odisha. In one class, more than 180, 200 students are there. But to guide them, only 1 or 2 teachers are assigned. That is not sufficient. So, we are not providing quality education. Till we have to wait for the NEP 2020. I think this year in 2025 session, the government is going to implement NEP 2020, new education policy in Odisha. Then goal number 5, gender inequality, male, female, in every sector. There is a huge gap between the male and female. Look at the political structure of India. Now we are able to give the 33% reservation to the women in Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, in state legislative assembly. Now, why we are not giving them equal status as male? Why we are unable to give them 50% reservation? This is the one concern. Women are also discriminating the societies. They are economically also far behind the male. Socially, morally, politically, in every aspect. If you talk about the women participation in the workforce, that is also minimum in India. Then SDG 8, decent work. SDG 6, clean water and sanitation. So dear government, our humble request is to provide clean water and good sanitation system. That is under SDG 6. SDG 7 talks about affordable and clean energy. Clean energy. We are using biofuels now. Our maximum energy requirement was fulfilled by the fossil fuels like coal, petroleum, diesel, natural gases, etc. Now we are trying to minimize this. Now we are shifting for the solar energy, biofuel energy. tidal energy, wind energy. They are under the renewable energy. Government also planning for the rooftop solar energy. Government's target is to complete up to 1 crore people. For this, government is also providing the subsidies. And government has already declared up to 300 unit, not a single penny will provide. And after that, if you generate more energy, then you can purchase it. Then SDG 9, industry, innovation, infrastructure, very triple III, IQ. A country will be developed if its secondary sector, industry will be developed. For that, innovation is required. And for that, we have to strengthen our infrastructure. Yes, government is trying hard to strengthen the infrastructure. Okay. And we are also working for the innovative works. But industry. The target of the government of India was to make India as a manufacturing hub under the program Make in India. But it is still lag behind. So we have to make such ecosystem so that our industries can be sustained properly. And an industry can generate maximum number of jobs. Still, most of the Indians are depending on the agricultural sector. More than 50% people are engaging in the agriculture sector. But agriculture has only less than 20% contribution to the GDP. SDG 10 talks about reduce inequality. We have to reduce the inequality in our society. SDG 11, reduce inequality. SDG 12, responsible consumption of production. Responsible consumption of production. SDG 13, climate action, very important. Climate action. It's a very important thing. Now it is the tension for the entire world. How to control the climate? Because the climate is changing tremendously. That is the unexpected thing. The ice glaciers gets melted. The average temperature of the earth gets hiked. That leads to global warming. For that, some biodiversity has impacted. Because climate is a very crucial thing. If climate has changed like this, then time will come, the entire ecosystem will be problem. We cannot sustain here. That's why we have to minimize our energy requirement from the fossil fuels. We have to shift towards the non-conventional energy sources like solar energy, wind energy, etc. SDG 14, life below river. Life below river. Okay, means our aquaculture, mariculture, fisheries. SDG 15, life on land. SDG 16, peace, justice, strong institution. Where is the peace? I am not getting peace. Because everywhere there is a war situation. Russia-Ukraine war is still continuing more than 2 years. Iran-Israel wars. Palestine-Israel wars. If you think about the situation in Afghanistan, Bangladesh, political instability. So, we have no peace. So, SDG 16 talks about the peace, world peace, justice, and strong institution. SDG 17 talks about the partnership for goals. Okay, so these are the important SDG, and these are very important for your examination, my dear students. Directly, they will ask the question: which of the following talks about gender inequality? SDG 5, 4, 3, 10, or under SDG 8, what has written? Good health, quality education, decent work, or reduce inequality. Okay, direct question has given. So it's very important. Then come to the another part. HDI report 2023-2024 published by UNDP, United Nations Development Program. And UNDP has recommended 3 factors for that. What are the factors? Number 1 factor is the long and healthy life, that is the life expectancy. Life expectancy means it is related to health. If you provide the good health to the citizen of India, then obviously we will be healthy. Now in India, I think its average age is more than 70. Okay, so life expectancy, that is under SDG 3. Then number 2 is knowledge. Knowledge means what? Expected years of schooling and many years of schooling. That is related to SDG 4, quality education. Yes, we are increasing the strength of the students in college, university, primary education. Still, we are not providing them the quality-based education. Do you know the situation of Odisha? In so many government schools, the students were learning the class 9, class 10, they are unable to solve the simple mathematics. English is far away. Simple mathematics. Even some students are there, those who are unable to write properly in our mother tongue Odia. So what is the quality of education? It's the prime motto of the country, the prime motto of the government to improve the quality of education. And number 3 is decent standard living. That is per capita income. Yeah. I agree, we are able to improve the what? The per capita income of the people. But still that is not achievable. The government is calculating the average per capita income. Average. Okay. So our duty, the duty of the government is to improve the quality of life of the individuals. How to raise the per capita income? Dear students, you know, government has expended huge amount for the so many schemes. According to me, there are some freebies. But government should focus on the employment. If you raise the employability, then the per capita income of the people of India will be rise, and consequently their standard of living will rise. So as per the 3 factors, long and healthy life, knowledge, and decent standard lives, UNDP has published HDI report. So just look at the report, the rank of India 2023-2024. Our rank is how much? 134 out of 193 countries. And HDR score is 0 to 1. And our score was 0.644. It's a medium score. Medium HDI score. Okay. In 1920, the score was 0.38. In 1920-21, 0.633. So in 2023-24, yes, obviously it is increased. Our rank is, just look here, 134 out of 193 countries. If you talk about neighboring countries, they are better. Malaysia 63, Thailand 66, China 75, Sri Lanka 78, Bhutan 125. They do better in HDI rank. So it's a matter of concern. It's a matter of concern. Not for the central government only, It's both central government and state government also. And it's important for us because we have to concern about it. We have to have the government. Okay. Then Bangladesh 129. Gender gap. India is one of the largest gender gap in labor force participation. LFPR, labor force participation rate. Just look at the difference. 47.8% difference. They have a 48 percentage. It's a difference, a huge gap. Just look here. Women participation rate in India is 28.3, whereas men participation rate is 76%. 28.3, 76%. Near about 47 to 48% is a huge gap. Just look at the China, 53.6%. Bhutan, 53.5%. Bangladesh, 39.2%. Well, in China, Bhutan, the women are getting freedom to work everywhere. Bangladesh is also better than us. We have only 28.3%. Sorry, yes, but Bangladesh 39.2%. China, Bhutan, they're better. Okay, now is the time to improve this labor force participation rate for the women. Okay, the latest PLF, periodic labor force survey 2022-23, and this was published by Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. That is 33% of the women. Yes, we rise. It was 23.3% in 78, but now we are achieving 37%. Just look at the difference between the rural versus urban. In 17-18 data, it's 26.4%, but in urban it is 20.4%. In 2022-23 data, in rural areas it is 41.5%. In urban it is only 25.4%. It's a huge gap. Okay. Here India is one of the country where income shares held by 1% is very high. Means 1% of Indians, they have the high incomes, more than 40% of income, as compared to Bangladesh, China and Bhutan. Just look at this. We are also higher than the world average. World only 7.5%. In Asia, 9.6%. But India has higher percentage. 1% of people of India, they bear 40% of the nation's wealth. So there is a huge inequality in terms of income also. So these are the important facts and data that I have presented in front of you, my students. Just focus on this lecture and try to complete this up to end. This will be very, very important for the students who are preparing for the OCS, Odisha Civil Service Examination, both prelims and mains, because this is the recent data published by UNDP. Okay, there might be a question in economics. What is SDG, or what is the present HDI report of India and how it is calculated? Okay, what are the way forwards to solve these problems? That type of question may arise in the examination. So This is for today. If you like this lecture, please like, share and subscribe. Then we will meet tomorrow in another session. Jai Hind, Jai Jagannath.